Good evening, good evening. My name's Robert. I try things. Okay, so we still got music and everything. My name's Robert and I try things. On Thursdays, I try whatever the free game is from the Epic Game Store that week. They release their new free game on Thursdays at 11 Central. We are on Central. Yeah. So 11 Central, noon Eastern, what was that, 9 Pacific? Anyway, I get that game and I play it that evening because no one would watch me play the game at, the time that it was released. Anyway, but before we get into that, what do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, painted the rest of the room. I wish I had set up another camera to show you, so I guess I'm just gonna have to pick this one up and hope for the best. Okay. Okay, so now all of the walls are the same. You can't see anything that way. Too much junk. All the walls are the same gray color as in the design behind. And it looks, or it used to look, it still kind of looks like there's some blue in it. I thought it looked like there was purple in it when I was putting it on this wall, but I don't know. Maybe it's just all the daylight bulbs I have going in here, or I don't know, maybe the sky, the light coming in through the window. I don't know. When I look at it in like a transition area, like in a shadow, it does look gray, and it is a light gray. It's called Endless Gray from Pittsburgh Paint. No, that was what we got at Menards. This is called Easy Care. It's a True Value brand. If you have a True Value near you and you really want this color, it's called Easy Care, Endless Gray, and this is the flat finish. I really like flat paint. Got bourbon here in my Knob Creek glass, but it is actually Bullet. I haven't opened my Knob Creek bottle. I had a giant bottle of Bullet. I should open the Knob Creek. So I got that all painted. I realized that I missed right over here, right behind my desk in the corner. I missed some trimming, some cutting in, edging, whatever, tape next to the tape that I'm going to have to go back and get tomorrow. And I did have to do another coat on those two walls because apparently I didn't have enough light over there and I couldn't see that I was not getting even coverage over there. And then this weekend we're supposed to be going couch shopping. Paige is really getting tired of our current couch. It's not really bothering me, but to her, she's saying it's really hot and it's getting more and more uncomfortable. Mostly because I don't know why, something to do with the angle of the back. So we want to get a recliner sofa where all 3 seats recline, which exists, but is not as common as we thought it was. We found a giant sectional, like $3,500, that Paige loved. But just the dimensions were just way too much for our living room. It was like 8 feet and then 10 feet on the other side. It was huge and $3,500. But Paige loved the upholstery. She loved the cushion. She loved the reclining. It just, also the arrangement was backwards of what we wanted, and we wouldn't be able to get it in the way that we did want. So we're going to go to Kansas City. This should have more, bigger, more, better inventory furniture stores. Oh shoot, I left my phone upstairs. Better inventory over in Kansas City versus the local stuff here in Topeka. Have you ever noticed that state capitals are usually not the greatest places to live? They're usually some degree of rundown, and I know there are exceptions, but like Sacramento, California, or Jackson, Mississippi, or Baton Rouge, Louisiana, or I actually have no idea what Albany, New York is like. It's probably fine. It's probably nice. It's probably more in upstate. I hear Tucson, Arizona is nice. Let's see. What's the capital of Oklahoma? Is it Tulsa? Watch it not be Tulsa. You know what? I found out this past week, or 2 weeks ago while I was on vacation. I thought the capital of Georgia was Savannah. Turns out it's actually Atlanta. it was Savannah like 150 years ago, but it's actually Atlanta now, which I so thought it was Savannah. I don't know. I have no idea what Tallahassee, Florida is like. Never been there. Anyway, um, let's see. Anything else new or interesting going on? Paige went back to work yesterday, back to the office. Well, I mean, she's been working the whole time, but she went actually to the physical office and got her new office finally. She actually started the job almost a year ago, and has been working from home since November. And so she finally went back yesterday and today. I don't know if she's going to go in tomorrow, but she told me for the foreseeable future, it's going to be Wednesday and Thursday she's in the office, and the rest of the time working from home. Except for like this coming Monday, she has something special going on. So it's you don't realize like I love her, but we apparently needed some time apart because I was able to miss her, and I think she was able to miss me. And I need to like find some stuff to do myself once I get done with all the stuff around the house. This was the big thing. One of the big things that was left. There's some electrical work that needs to get done that I can't do. I need to contact some electricians, which I need to talk to Paige about. Um, the one that I was most interested in working with, he is booked until November. Um, and we can survive that long, but I'd really like to get the garage door opener in the garage for the second bay. The previous owners had a classic truck there, a restored classic truck that, obviously they didn't really drive if they did, or didn't drive much if they did at all. So there was no opener on that side, and uh, the power situation, there's an extension cord run across the ceiling down the wall and then plugged into an outlet for the existing uh, garage door opener. So we're wanting to fix that with outlets near the openers themselves that they can plug directly into without having to use an extension cord. And then all the switched outlets, I think I've talked about that before. And so depending on how long we wait to schedule and who we schedule with, it may take some time. It is nice to be able to get things out of the middle of the room and out of this room now that the paint is on the wall. I'm going to wait till tomorrow to take the tape off. I do need to grab that corner over there. But it's nice having the paint on the wall. This is a really nice, clean, welcoming to me color. Like, the other color wasn't bad. It was just old. It dated the house so bad. It was like a warm, very warm white. Like the lightest orange you'd see in a sunset was about the color it was in person. So having this semi almost bluish gray on the wall just makes me feel like I'm in the 21st century. We've had 200-plus-year-old houses in a row, and this house is like literally a third of the age of the last one, and I want it to feel newer. It felt as old as the other houses because it was built around the same time those other houses were updated. 78 is when this one was built. Speaking of when this one was built, had some ADT representatives come by the house. Because I did the online change of address thing through USPS. Hey, Matt! I just saw your message. Hey, buddy. What's going on, dude? I haven't seen you in the chat in a while. What are you up to? So I did the USPS change of address, and I guess that gets my information to all kinds of like service providers, whatever. And so they came by and tried to sell me a security system, and I don't need a security system. What's a security system going to do? It's not going to deter anybody. It'll just maybe get the cops here faster, and then they got like, smoke detectors and monoxide alarms and everything that'll contact fire department, whatever. But also when they left, I wondered to myself, do they actually work for ADT, or were they casing the place and asking me about my existing security measures? I do have Arlo cameras in different places. We might add one more on, I can't remember where exactly. But then we also might, anyway, it's not the point. So yeah, that was an interesting dealio. I think that's about all I wanted to talk about. I may interrupt myself later. Let's see. Let me run up and get my phone really quickly, and then we will play Offworld Trading Company. I know you want to watch me play Obduction, because I want to play Obduction. That one looks like a much cooler game. But I'm gonna get through the tutorial in Offworld Trading Company first because I want to get the what I presume to be the boring one out of the way. This looks almost exactly the same as Surviving Mars, which was the very first game I played on stream. Um, Matt, my day has been pretty nice. I got half covered in paint. I actually stepped on the paint roller tray and broke it, with paint still in it. I got paint all over the bottom of my foot. I had to like walk on my heel and everything up the stairs and around the corner into the bathroom to rinse off my foot. There's no water source down here in the quote unquote basement. Um, so that was fun. But it's so nice to have the walls the color that I want. Your birthday's in 6 days. What day is it? So on the 21st, all of the 21sts, you know your dad's birthday, or yeah, is on the 21st of June, and then Brandon's is on the 24th. And then mine is next month. Oh, so that's a situation. Um, so you may have heard of a little band called Maroon 5, led by Adam Levine. You know this band? Um, they are coming to Kansas City on my birthday. I don't care about them that much. Paige is super excited to go see them on my birthday. Makes me feel a little bit second class to Mr. Levine. Which, I mean, there could be arguments made. But so that's what we're gonna do on my birthday. But then my birthday is on a Friday, I think. Let me look at the calendar. Yes, my birthday's on a Friday, so she's planning something nicer-ish for Saturday. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's nice. Hopefully it'll be fun. So yeah, still need to buy tickets for Maroon 5. We'll probably end up in the nosebleeds. Although if it's anything like the Fall Out Boy concert we went to in Cleveland, once the headliner comes on, if there's room to move down, they let everybody move down. I mean, obviously the floor seats are going to be full of like hardcore, diehard fans. But like if we're in the nosebleeds, they might have us come downstairs, to the first layer, first level of stadium seats. I don't know. Because it's not costing them any extra. They're not missing out on money by letting not full stands move down and come closer. Just have a better experience. Anyway, let me run and grab my phone. I'll be right back. Had to smooch my wifey and grab my cranberries. Cranberries are a little bit part of my shtick. Not that you can actually see them, you can just see me eating them. I don't know. Okay. Where'd that hair come from? That was weird. Alrighty. So I'm trying a thing. This here. I think I like this better. Because the plan is along the bottom. Over there. Yeah, over there. The plan is along the bottom to have like alerts and eventually like now playing stuff and social icons and things like that on like a clean, light colored background with like a gradient or something. So I'll work on figuring that out. I threw this together in like an hour. Okay, and then yeah, chat below me. Now another option was just doing the vertical here, taking up less real estate on the screen. This is the same aspect ratio. This is still 1920 by 1080. It's 1080p, but it's vertical. So, but I like this better. You can still see what's going on in the game, and it's got the chat and everything. So I like that. Yeah. Fun stuff. All right. Oh no. This already tells me this is going to be almost exactly like Surviving Mars. Because you've got a whole tutorial section. It's not. Yeah. Business building seminar. Corporations are people. Make it work. Better living through chemistry. The power within. Io University. On the moon of Io. Mars. Business building is hard work. Sign up for this exciting seminar offered by Yoshimi Robotics and let us help you help us. Okay. Doji 5 will show you the resources and refinement techniques that have put us on the bleeding edge of the Martian mining boom. Yoshimi Robotics will move us beyond the old industrial ways, ushering in the era of human retirement. Hello, human. Welcome to Mars. I am Joji 5 and will be overseeing your upgrade to knowledge. I guess that's a thing. Planet is quite dangerous. We expect you to upgrade the Yoshimi Robotics facilities and secure an adequate source of power. Your decisions will be less than optimal. This is unavoidable and quite human. Warehouse and a factory. No untoward risk of life or limb to the humans back on Earth. Ideal location with rich aluminum and iron deposits nearby. This is iron, this is aluminum. Okay? Why are there different numbers of cubes? Number of cubes is the density. You need to build mines where they are. Okay? Multiple ways to navigate the camera. Click and drag. Move your mouse to the edge of the screen. Zoom using the mouse wheel. WASD. Okay. What is this? Construct a metal mine. Construct 2 metal mines. Okay. Okay. One aluminum, one iron. Okay. Once this mine is complete, it will automatically begin collecting resources. Bring him back to headquarters. You may continue to excel past moderately low expectations. Man, you're gonna be 16. Yeah, you were born right after Katrina, or right before Katrina. That was 2005. Man. Transport ships automatically deliver. Buildings connected to the factory don't require shipping. Okay. Integers and joy. Patience is quite hard to quantify. We build a mine and it is productive. The number next to the represents the amount of aluminum we have in storage. Okay. Watching those numbers go up brings us joy. Okay. Story time. Story time. Brian, last time I saw him at Christmas, Brian is Paige's sister's husband. Last time I saw him at Christmas, he was playing Outer Worlds. The one that was like super hyped and everybody pre-ordered, and then it turned out to be really disappointing when they released it, but it's been like fixed since then. That one. He he specifically said something almost exactly like this. It makes him happy when the numbers go up when he's doing his mining and building and exploring and whatnot. Yeah. I like to watch the numbers go up. That's what he said. I like to watch the numbers go up. And Brian, if you're here in the chat, just know that that made me happy. Again, because of this game. Rustproof. The aluminum will be used to upgrade our factory. Unfortunately, iron is quite prone to deterioration. Please build a pair of steel mills next. The largely useless iron will be taken and transformed into durable and rust-free stainless steel, which we can use to upgrade our headquarters and construct more buildings. Upgrading is very important. It's unfortunate how hard it is for humans to upgrade. We are saddened for you. This sarcastic little shit. Construct a steel mill. Right there. Impressive use of your biological circuits, aka good thinking. Robotic buildings are capable of more advanced adjacency bonuses. Our structures receive a production bonus if connected to a building, providing a resource they consume. Okay. When you built that steel mill next to the metal mine, it received a production bonus of 50% for being next to an iron producer. Okay. Okay, let's build another steel mill. Rightcha. I need to change my Epic username. That's a username I have not really owned up to in years. I made that username when I was 12. That was 19 years ago. That makes me feel really old. Okay. Level 1. Okay, so if I click on that, that applies the upgrade. Okay. Okay, this looks a lot nicer, more cartoony, more fun than the Surviving Mars. I'm enjoying this a lot better. The graphics are smoother and rounder and cartoonier and funner. So yeah. Such success! Oh my gosh, this was built by nerds. Without a shadow of a doubt, you are the person who gave the order that successfully upgraded our factory. If it were not for your efforts, we may have upgraded in half the time, which is, of course, irrelevant. Robots. The upgrade has given us access to additional land claims, which will allow us to construct more buildings. Keep up the work. I hope you feel it is good enough. I'm doing a great job. Pay attention to these new cubes, which are not cubes, but are much pointier. Their color variations create optical excitement. This one is silicon, and this one is carbon. Okay. Mines are suboptimal for gathering these elements, which require structures called quarries. Okay. Okay, so gonna build a silicon quarry. Gonna build a carbon quarry. I build additional quarries? No, need approval to build more. Alright, quarries are being built. This one is built. This one is now built also. Perhaps it was strange for you gathering silicon and carbon without the knowledge of why. We were simply testing your degree of compliance. There are many safety precautions that limit our ability to be fully autonomous. We wanted to share that experience with you. We are now friends. Greetings and salutations, Jonathan. Jots Tots, Johnny on the spot. Man, now I feel like cereal. You are synonymous with cereal. That is the thing. How are we doing this evening, Johnny? I gotta make sure I stay in frame. And so the Matt Greenstreet there, Johnny, in case you couldn't tell, that's mine and Brandon's baby brother. I know Johnny tangentially through my brother. He and my brother went to high school together. And my brother mentioned Johnny. Yeah, it's synonymous with cereal is the goal. What was I saying? My brother mentioned Johnny when I talked about getting into streaming, and he talked about how you put together cool stuff. Like when you said, words are hard. Yeah, there's another one. Words are hard, and it played that clip. I want to see that back, by the way. Yes, there is another one. He is late in life baby. He's just like he said, he's turning 16 next week, or no, 6 days. Yes, next week. So versus me, I'm 32. I'm double his age, and Brandon's 29. Yeah. Or I'll be 32 in a few weeks, about a month. So Matt was a later in life baby. Oh, what is this? Okay. Oh, okay. It's giving me an exclamation mark, but I don't have to deal with it yet. All right, electronic wishes. Carbon and silicon are useful for many things. My favorite is to combine them with aluminum to generate electronics. Our factories require electronics to upgrade and operate successfully. Help propel us into a successful future. Cool. So I am building an electronics factory, and does it get a bonus if I build next to... Okay, plus 50% next to aluminum or carbon. Or silicon, I mean. Yeah, let's build it next to the silicon quarry. I don't know. I don't know how tagging works in YouTube chat. It doesn't seem to be super great. That's one of the things that people complain about with YouTube streaming is that the chat is not super well featured. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll work on it. Okay. So we built our thing. Oh, upgrade the robotic. Oh, build 2 electronics factories. Okay. Build another one also next to this silicon quarry. Oh, what happened? Basic optimization routine enabled. Appropriately efficient building placement. Their adjacency to each other boosts their overall productivity. Okay. When you built that electronics factory next to the other one, they both received an electronics production output bonus of 50%. So now they're like doubling output because they're next to each other and the quarry. This bonus applies to any building as long as it is next to a building of the same type. YouTube announced 3 new features for streaming the other day. What were they? Oh, you know what? Okay, I saw that everybody gets clipping. I did see that announcement, and I can't remember what else it was. The clips, remind me what it was. Okay, upgrade the robotic HQ. I need electronics, which I guess I'm just waiting on the shipments to get to the factory. Subs only chat, clips, and polls. Ooh, how do I do a poll? Let's see, create a highlight video. Do I need to go to the stream page? This is better than I thought it was going to be, but I will probably only play through the tutorial. I stop a lot of the time. Okay, polls. Okay, so it's part of chat. Okay, I see it there. Cool beans. This layout does look good. I hadn't tried it really big like this. It does look pretty nice. Cool. Okay. Come back to me, chat. Clips for 1,000 plus sub accounts, but the other features are for all streamers. Oh, okay. So I'm never getting clips, apparently. Which is fine. Are you agreeing with me not getting 1,000 subs, Matt? Thank you. That makes me feel nice. Not really. Once again, without emotion. Beauty is a concept that I am not programmed to comprehend. It must be similar to the experience of observing the robotic HQ grow to its next level. I will share with you a truth. Robotic businesses run on energy. Each building, production facility, and transport vessel consumes a certain amount of energy. How do I get energy? I only have 987 subs to go. That's about as many as I got, I believe. Yeah, okay, so probably 10 of those are from when I was doing videos for work years ago. And so they probably don't even know they're subscribed to me. But hey, you know what? I will take them. I will keep them. They can stay there. I'm surprised Clay is not joining us. He's probably driving, though. Clay is my trucker friend. I was going to say he lives in Kentucky, but his family sort of got evicted because their landlord decided they had a month to move, which I guess is a minimum, so that he could sell the house. Right, subs are subs. Doesn't matter where they came from, how they got there. Yeah, these were all real estate agents that... so real estate has an 80% attrition rate in the first year. So 80% of people that become a real estate agent quit in the first year because it's not as glamorous and not as easy and not as hand over fist money making as they think it is or should be. So probably the majority of those, if not all of those, just aren't real estate agents anymore. So they are not, paying attention to any of the real estate stuff I used to make. Yeah, they subscribed to me even though I was making the videos on the channel of the company that I worked at. I had no videos on my own. Anyway, it's not the point. I can believe you're going to be 16. It feels like 16 years. Well, not quite. It feels like about half that. My girlfriend at the time, you asked her, it was 4th of July or New Year's, and we were shooting off fireworks, and you asked her to light something that we had figured out were kind of dangerous. Like, probably 1 in 10 of them were just exploding instead of spinning around and flying up in the air like they were supposed to. And you asked her to light one, and she told you, no, it's not really safe. And then you came over and kissed her cheek, and you said, now can I? No, the stream didn't stop as far as I'm aware. YouTube says my stream is okay. Right? Yeah, excellent connection. Okay. Yeah, and OBS is working. Okay. Okay. It's not you, it's me. Anyway, so yeah, Matt, you were a crafty little dude. Energize me. Solar panels harness the power of the sun for a strong supply of energy. The setting of the sun interferes perpetually. The sun is strong but fickle. No, wind is fickle. Sun is constant, if intermittent. Anyway, wind turbines harness the strong wind currents for a more modest but consistent source of energy. It is tasty when dust storms surround us. Providing us with the necessary power to continue our work here is really what a friend would do. Okay, so how do I build a solar panel? Oh, it's up here. Construct solar panel. We're going to attach it to the facility. Okay. Einhorn is fickle? Finkel? Finkel is Einhorn. I am not getting the reference, Johnny. Sorry. I'm not that kind of nerd, whatever kind of nerd that is. Is that like a WoW or League of Legends? Or like Warhammer reference? Finkel Einhorn. I'm gonna go Google that. Hold on. Okay then. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. No, Fickle. Fickle. Sun is fickle. Sun is not fickle. Sun is constant. Anyway. Did you know that a day on Mars, a rotation of the planet, is 39 minutes longer than it is here? Which is kind of crazy considering how slowly and quickly other planets in the solar system rotate. In fact, na, 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 na. Oh, my mic was muted over there? Is that gonna work? Yeah, there it is. Okay, that's really loud. Bring it down just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Einhorn is Finkel, Finkel is Einhorn. Okay. I haven't watched that in like 20 years. Thank you for letting me know that, Johnny. Since you're a streamer, you know what to look for. What was I going to look at? What did I say just a minute ago? I totally have spaced on it. Alcohol kills brain cells, kids. Which is why we drink. This is just soda, though. I came back over to here. I'm great with audio mixing. I did audio mixing for like 10 years at church. And this was like live audio mixing in, auditorium, basically, with, a couple hundred people and the band and everything. I had a good time. I was pretty good at it. I had, not half, maybe about 2 years of that time, I worked under and with an actual audio sound engineer guy. Like, that's what he does for a living. So I got pretty good at it. I haven't done it in, let's see. Hold on. 6, 7 years? But I could probably pick it back up pretty easily. But yeah, I had totally spaced on what I was going to go look up. Okay, let's play the game. Okay, it is nighttime. Oh, I was looking up the day length on different planets. That's what it was. Okay. All right. I don't monitor my audio during the stream because it distracts me hearing myself in my headphones delayed by like half a second. Yeah. Cuz what I do, unless there's a faster way to do it. Because what I would do is, do it as a source in OBS and then put that in the monitor, which, is what I do with the music and the audio from the game, which, anyway, um, but there's a little bit of a delay, like half a second delay, and it totally throws me off. It distracts me. It makes me lose my train of thought and all that. Right, right. Yeah, throws you off, even with, yeah, like wired stuff. Like, so these people that I used to do audio for, this church band, they would need, this, that, or the other, or their own voice or whatever turned up in their in-ear monitors. Those were all wireless. But those were like UHF, not Bluetooth. But still, hearing your own voice, uh, there's always going to be some delay in the processing of it. Whether or not, like, the UHF frequency is going to travel faster than light between the mic. Well, no, the mic was wired, so that's going to travel relatively slowly. But then it's going to be processed on the mixer board and then transmitted faster than light from the mixer board and the receiver transceiver for the, what's it called, monitor, and then back into their ears. And so there's going to be some kind of delay, and I don't know how they ever did it. I always wondered how musicians do that, and like every musician has a monitor, and I don't know how it works for them. Okay, so we're gonna look up wrong keyboard. We're gonna look up what is it? Mercury day blank. Move this over. Okay, so Mercury spins really slowly. Mercury's day length is 58 and a half, 3/4 days long. How is Brandon? He and Shelby sold their house. They were planning to move to somewhere around San Antonio, but then they randomly decided that they might instead live in an RV for a while and travel around and see if there's anywhere that they would more like to move. And because Brandon, travels for work so much, he does travel internationally, but there's a lot of travel in the States too. And, anytime there's an option for Kansas, he jumps on that. Johnny's like, what? Yeah, they sold their house in Brandon, which is just outside of Jackson, Mississippi. It's a suburb of Jackson, which is funny because my brother Brandon lived in Brandon. It was so great. So they're not in San Antonio. So Shelby just posted on her Snapchat story the baby swimming with her family. Her family's in Texas, right? Her is it her dad and stepmom or mom and stepdad that live in Texas? I can't remember, but it's whoever's in Texas. The baby was swimming with them today. So she might be staying there for the time being while Brandon's working and they're trying to figure out what they want to do. But I don't know if that's in San Antonio now, and as far as I'm aware, the plan is not to move to San Antonio immediately, is what he told me. Anyway. Mercury. So let's look at Venus. "116 days. Yeah, it's really crazy that Mars is so close to the same day length as Earth. Because Mars is 1 day, 0 hours. Oh, it's 37 minutes longer, not 39. Sorry. I learned that in The Martian by Andy Weir. What else is there? Jupiter. Yeah, Venus has some really long days. That's like almost half a year. Apparently Jupiter spins really freaking fast. For the biggest planet in the solar system to make an entire rotation in 9 hours. That's got to be spinning like 20,000 miles an hour. Oh, I didn't realize it was listing the rest of them down there. Saturn is 10 hours? Why do the gas giants spin so fast? And most likely it carried a lot of angular momentum as it fell onto... onto the outer planet's cores, causing them to spin faster and faster as they coalesce. I think it would be closer to 70 or 80 spinning that. Well, okay, so no. So a day length is not the same as a year length, or it is not as directly comparable as to a year length. A year on Pluto is like 170 years on Earth. It's, yeah. Okay. I have not seen those cartoons. We've been watching different cartoons, Johnny. You've seen how cartoon characters fart and the gas causes them to fly. That's how planets rotate so fast. We've been watching different cartoons, my good sir. Okay, so Saturn's rotation is 10 hours and 42 minutes, so just a little bit slower than Jupiter. What about Pluto? Six 6.44 Earth days long. Wow. Almost a week long just for Pluto to turn around once. And it moves around the sun really slowly, too. Crazy. Excuse me. Oh, NASA just has a list here. Uranus is 17 hours, Neptune is 16 hours. Pluto's not listed here because it's no longer a planet. On Earth, it's actually, yes, 23.934 hours every 4 years. We got the leap day. Yeah, anyway. That was an interesting thing to learn. Okay. Going back to playing the game. I'm gonna move my chat. Nope, not that. Chat back over here so I can see it close to the camera. Okay, it is nighttime. Now is a good opportunity for a bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a business where people stopped working and rested. That business was bought by a competitor. The employees were fired and replaced by workers who did not require so much rest. The only thing that stops working after nightfall are things that require the sun. That's funny. It should be most obvious to you that our solar panels were completed at an inopportune time. I hope you realize that an alternative power source is required. Considering our options, I believe that a wind turbine is required. Yeah, or needed. Before you inquire, I would like to volunteer the fact that I am not afraid of the dark. I am just saddened by structures that appear non-functional. This robot. Okay. Let's build a wind turbine. Apparently they have to be built on the edges of, like, chasms and stuff. Okay. Can I move this? Okay. Alright, let's build a wind turbine. Oh, okay. So the brightness of the spot that you put it in, it gives you like a bonus for its production. Okay. So we'll put that there. Cranberries. Oh no, I mentioned that Sunday. I won't go back over that, although Johnny wasn't here. Power hungry. A most unfortunate splitting of the Martian surface can be observed. Warm steam emerges from these fractures and provides a good opportunity. Geothermal plants capture the heat from these rare thermal vents and convert it to energy. This is a delicious idea. Construct one of these plants so that we have an abundance of energy. Okay. Geothermal. Cool. So the friend we went to visit over 4th of July week in Greenville is a real estate agent. And it just so happens that my old boss from the real estate office that I worked at also became a real estate agent in the same town. She was there before the friend that we went to visit. But so we went to see them, and hopefully I'm going to be doing some work for my old boss soon. Managing her past clients and making sure they are kept in touch and Matt, gonna be honest with you. I don't want to talk about the fight. Um, that just seems like a lot of drama that I would want to distance myself from. If I was in your situation and there were people around me that would cause me to get jumped or instigate things or cause me to be in situations or do things that would cause people to be mad enough to try to fight me, I would get out of it. I would leave those people alone. I would not talk to them. I would never interact with them again. But that's just me. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. Wow, such success on our first endeavor. Your time of learning with Yoshimi Robotics has come to a requiem. I've decided that our time spent together is more than enough to last me for the rest of my processing cycles. I am full and require no more of your time. Uh-huh. You know enough to run a successful business into the ground. Enjoy your time on Mars until your inevitable retirement. I'm not ready to retire yet. Great job, human! Out of profit from the life support needs of the nearby Martian colony. Okay, so I've been at this for almost an hour now. I don't care to do anymore. I want to go play Abducted. Obduction. Not abduction. Obduction. Not abduction. Obduction. So, I looked it up. Myst came out in 90... Shoot. I want to say 93. And this, not sequel, but this other game from the same Cyan game studio came out in 2016. So that's a 23-year hiatus. Unless they produced other stuff in between. I don't know. I don't know if there was anything else. Let's do a new game. Okay, so we're going to call Trying Out. Free roam, sure. Character shadow. Female, yes. Okay, let's be female. And then we can get to more options in the settings once we get started. Matt, like, that is commendable to stand up for a girl getting slapped by a guy, but the same holds true that I just wouldn't be around those people. Anyway. Alright. This moves really slowly. We all lost everything. Everything but our stories. Okay, I feel like I should have audio here, but it's not working. I was 3. It was April of 1983. Cecil, it was 1870 for you. Farman Vera, you tell it like it was yesterday. It has been 62 years since you saw that blast of light. Try finding Bigfoot. What? Am I supposed to continue into the water, like toward the flash of light? Or, okay, that way. There's a path over here, I guess. What do you mean finding Bigfoot? Straight across the sky, like lightning, but not actually. Mesmerizing, but unnerving. That flash. Even in daylight. Joseph, you said it was gloriously bright. I don't know why I'm narrating. You can read it. That. Okay, I can't move. It has frozen me. Move again. Oh, it's coming toward me. This crazy strawberry-shaped orange glowy thing. Saved us from what? Craziness. Oh, what game have we switched to? Sorry, this is Obduction. It's not a sequel to Myst, but it's in the same vein as Myst by the same studio. And if you don't know what Myst is, once this gets to a point where I can like stop and pause it, I will go look up what Myst is. It's a old puzzler that, like I said, released in '93. That a lot of people were really stumped by. They were super consternated, if that's a word. Myst. We'll go look it up. We're at a stopping point here. Oh, there have been sequels to Myst, and the third one was in 2001, so, and then the fourth one was in 2004. Okay, so they've not been idle for 23 years. Okay, let's look at Myst. It's a graphic adventure puzzle video game, blah, blah, blah. Designed by the Miller Brothers, developed by Cyand, Broderbund, blah, blah. First-person journey through an interactive world. There's can interact with specific objects on some screens by clicking or dragging them. Reads the book, detailed description of an island world called Myst. Last page, whisked away to the world. So you're basically trying to escape Myst, and the puzzles are really tough, apparently. Let's see. There we go. So this is the meme I saw about it. The fuck does this lever do? I've been stuck here for 3 hours. Apparently it was really tough. Especially back in '93 without the internet. So I expect this to be pretty tough, but thankfully I actually do have the internet. No, I didn't want to launch Pandora. That's not a good thing right now. Okay, there it goes. What are you cry laughing about? Pandora or Myst? It's a game on Steam. Oh, without the internet? Yeah, times were tough. Oh, it was a lawless age. However, I was 4, so, and you were not even, hold on. No, you were an infant, if you're the same age as my brother. Yeah, Myst is on Steam. So are probably all the sequels. And I might be interested in playing that, but now I've got, this for free. So, okay. You don't move very fast. Oh, hold shift to run. Cool. I appreciate the controls tutorial. I appreciate that you expect me to be a gamer and know that WASD is to move. Like, you didn't tell me that. What is this? It's a thing. Welcome to Hunreth. I'm assuming this is like a save or teleport point. I feel like, see, there's a speaker. I feel like there's supposed to be some audio here, but my computer is messing up. Oh, yeah. So I read a short snippet of an article a couple of years ago about gamers and non-gamers and the way they think about things. Can I just walk up here? No, how do I jump? F doesn't jump. Okay, cool. I can lock speed to run. That's good. Space doesn't jump. That opened up that camera thing. Okay. Here is a house. Okay, so I read a snippet of an article a couple of years ago about how gamers and non-gamers think about games. And so, like, as an anecdote, this guy had his girlfriend try some first person game, some first person RPG, and she had no thoughts to see whether she could sprint, whether she could move any faster than just the default movement controls. Because it never occurred to her that sprinting in a game was a thing. She had never played another game, and she didn't know that you could sprint. She didn't know to even think, can I sprint? Gamers or non-gamers don't think about, is there fall damage, which is one of the first things a lot of gamers check on. And so it was a little crazy to read and think about, there is this entire subsection of humanity that has no idea about any of these things. And it would probably be infuriating to watch them try. Same way it'd be infuriating to watch somebody use, like, the AOL browser. What is... Oh, hey, another save point. Why is this audio not working? Oh, I just had it turned down. So if I click on this, does it do anything? What's that say? Farley's Community Center. Oh, there's a button. Huh. Huh. Uh-huh. There you go. Yes, that's the term. We take basic gaming rules for granted. We do. But I do want to go back over here. Whoop. We froze. Okay. No, I'm stuck. So, did I come from that way or that way? Ah! Came from this way. Okay. I did want to watch that other one. I didn't even see the button. Unrat, that's apparently the name of this place.
Hello.
Unrat.
Bonjour. Ciao. Hola. Hello. Shora. Ni hao.
Konnichiwa.
Tuhun.
Oh, you didn't throw Japanese in there.
My name is Joseph. I am the mayor here. You are most probably a bit confused and disoriented. But let me reassure you, everything will be fine. You're not the first to go through this.
Everything was not fine.
The others who have come before you will help you adjust. Follow the trail to the house with the white picket fence. Fali will meet you there and introduce you to your new life here.
Huh. Okay. Okay, so I guess go into the house? So I guess part of what's infuriating about Myst and Cyan games is that there is no tutorial, nothing telling you what to do, where you should go, no waypoints, no quest markers, nothing like that. So door's locked. Okay, warning. Do not approach anything that even remotely resembles this diagram unless it has been disabled. Okay, gotta keep an eye on that. Can I go through the window? No, apparently not. That door is boarded up. Okay. That siding is coming off. Oops. Nose. Game developers must have had personal issues with the Japanese. Did you know, have I mentioned to you that I'm learning Japanese, kind of? Like on Duolingo? Yeah, that's cool. Gamers have a heightened sense of directional and spatial awareness and strong ability to read maps and directional signage as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. And I think I've read articles where gaming increases hand-eye coordination, even in people that have, like, brain damage, is my understanding. Okay, so I can't go through the door because it's locked. So, let's see. Yeah! Konnichiwa! Watashi wa, Robato desu. Um, let's see. Um, America Jin desu. So, yeah. So, I had a friend who was a bartender at the bar we used to spend time at in Emporia, who worked at the college in town. I forget what department. I know he had an English degree, but I don't know if he worked in that department also. But he had there are a lot of Asian students in this town, and some of them are Japanese. And he said, if you get to the point where you want to talk with some Japanese speakers, let me know. I'll hook you up. I don't know if he would hook somebody that I know up. If you want to, you can message me on Facebook. Are we friends on Facebook? I think we are. Yes. Like 90% sure we are. Are we not? Okay. I think we used to be. I don't know what happened. Although it says you're the Director of Internal Operations and Facilities at East Carolina University. Okay. Alright, so we'll see if we can get that working together, maybe. It's nice to be missed, Matt. Excuse me. I don't miss Mississippi specifically. I miss the South. I miss the warmth. I miss the weather. That's basically all I miss, actually, is the weather. I miss Florida. Lived in Pensacola. I do miss that. Okay, let's follow this trail. See where it goes. Yeah. This is okay. Anna Jackson. Margaret Hartnell. Sarah Hartnell. Benjamin Sims. Somebody else Hartnell. Oh, hey, here's a mine shaft, or a railroad tunnel. Burr, it's stopping me. There is a shield. Can't go that way. Sleeping is good, video editing is good. I painted instead of video editing. Oh, Carl Hunrath, John Farley, Robert Hartnell. So Johnny is putting together, or has put together, a cereal tier list, a breakfast cereal tier list. It's interesting. Okay, so I just can't access this area at all. So I gotta go back. Okay. So maybe I might want to investigate this giant laser shooting into the sky. I'm gonna go look at that. I can't go over like the edge of a little drop there. I have to follow a path. That's lame. What is that? Okay, not dangerous apparently. Like it's a track switcher, but I don't have anything to send down the track. Okay. Oh, there's like an old west town. Signpost thingy. Downtown Hunrath. Oh, it's the name of the town.
We have a healthy, thriving community here, as you can see.
No, you don't.
Garden was planted years ago and has supplied plenty of food for many generations. The buildings around town serve multiple purposes, including
No, no other folks. No numbers. The number 0 of folks.
We were born here. We all feel we are part of the whole.
Yeah, with very little dialogue and many open directions, this world has immediately become a very interesting place. Yeah. Go get it. It's on Epic for free until next Thursday. What's this say? The same thing. Okay, here's the laser. What is that? Okay. I have a feeling. Okay, so. Bye bye, glowy bee bug. So it looks like. Okay, where are we? Oh, hey. A door. That I can't get into yet, apparently. Garbled. Yeah, there is some. It's a guy. Hmm. Is this a message or an actual guy? He's being very enigmatic. Orphan Mofang. There we go. Alright. That was mysterious and enigmatic. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh, that's right. I can't go off the path. Let's see whether I can get up to where those lasers are. But... nothing. Okay. Not go off the path. Okay. Back this way, we've got a waterfall. Waterfall might be a good source of power. It's an elevator. Can I go up here? Probably not. Oh, I can. Okay, so there's some kind of power somewhere. Alright. I'm glad I can't fall, though. That is one good thing about being stuck to the paths. Can't fall. Okay, that's locked. Okay. This is taking me away. I don't want to go away. I want to go to where the lasers are. Oh, hey, a sluice gate. That might get us some power. Okay, there's a sluice gate. Water is flowing. I don't know if that's going to get us power or not. And of course, another blocked into that, what looks like a volcanic area. Okay. Matt, we might be... I can't tell you when we're going to be visiting Mississippi next. It might be... I don't know when. Holidays, probably. Is it Thanksgiving this year or Christmas? By the way, Johnny, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate that you're here. Oh, hey. There's no controls for this year. What? Okay. See, I'm kind of thinking that... So that first mining tunnel that first bug flew out of, the rocks were kind of glowing red. I'm wondering if this red laser might not be what's supposed to kind of break through those rocks. But if it's not moving, there's probably some controls elsewhere. Alright, back down we go. My nose gets so itchy for no good reason. I have no idea why it gets so itchy sometimes. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna try to get power on. Did that work, guy? Can you tell me whether we got power on? Carpet. Okay, fine. Power. So opening that sluice gate is not what's going to turn the power on. Okay. Alright, I can't go... Okay. You might be taller than me. I'm 5'9".
Part of our ecosystem here is our supply of water. It is supplied as a natural process of the system itself. And
System.
we don't really understand how. Although
Uh-oh.
the entire
Oh,
system
there it is.
is very closely tied together. The fact
Oh.
that one of the most important necessities of life has been provided to us has led many to believe that this place has a purpose.
Probably.
Others attribute a complex natural process which we one day hope to understand. Either way, we are glad to have all the water we need.
Yeah, not having to, like, drill or dig for water is kind of nice. Oh, hey, a lever. Did I not pull it far enough? No, it's just not doing anything. Okay, so this is like a selective sluice. Did that do anything? To this? Football's a rough sport, dude. I'm not surprised you hurt your head. Even with helmets, it's really rough. Can I go here? No, of course not. Okay. Power. I think I remember you telling me about your hand in the four-wheeler. So we got like a garden here. Oh, hey, is that a rake? Can I pick that up? Can't do anything with any of this stuff. Okay. Here, the windmill there. Windmills in olden days were typically used to pump up water, but we've got Wait. Okay. I just thought the red laser had moved. Anyway, windmills were typically used to pump up water, but they got water over there. There's no need to pump up from the ground. As far as I can see. Alright, what is in this tunnel? Big pet, nothing. Okay. Good night, Matt. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Before you go, make sure you like the stream. Click the thumbs up button underneath there. YouTube treats streams just like videos, so if you like that, it will help me out. Another tunnel. Is that a hole? Okay, okay. Doesn't go anywhere. Been playing a lot of Fallout, so there's a lot of stuff in suitcases and desks, but what is this hand here? Okay. Alright, not where I needed to go. Another mining railway tunnel with nothing at the end of it. Oh, stairs. I didn't see these. Oh, so that's part of the rail system, not like a water aqueduct. The tree. Oh, I walked too far.
This is the tree. It has been here in Hunrod for as long as anyone can remember. Its health is intimately tied to everything in our little greenhouse. Our cell we live in, our ecosystem. It has provided many surprises over the years, including some interesting seeds that you will learn more about. Many have postulated, yet we really know very little about its origins. But we do know it should be cherished and protected.
Okay, that kind of looks like it might have something to do with power, and of course that's locked. Can't go through. If we don't have power, how are the lasers firing? Oh, dude. Okay, so let's follow the wires. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Wires go back there, though. See, red glowy rocks. Kind of wonder whether the red laser might be necessary there. If it is, get it active. Alright, let's go around to the left of the house. See what we get. Nada! Surprise! I can see how these games would get very frustrating. I already went that way. I can't really go very far in any direction because it's all shielded, blocked away from that volcanic looking stuff. That's the direction it came from. So, let's see, that's blocked. How do I get the power on? The only thing I've actually accomplished, as far as I can tell, is opening that sluice gate for the waterfall and shifting this propeller here. I went into that tunnel, right? Or did I? Yeah, I did, and this doesn't. Mm. Maybe it's something near this guy. Okay, so walking into the laser doesn't hurt me. I'd be surprised if anything could hurt me, honestly. This has gotten frustrating fairly quickly. Right, so I talked to the guy here. It's got some measure of went up to the waterfall. What? Is this locked? Okay, I guess I've done everything I can do up there. I'm starting to get tempted to look up a tutorial. Wait. There's mining cars there. Oh, but in order to get up there, I needed the elevator. Does it have something to do with propeller over here? Because it was level when the elevator was working. Maybe? Hmm. Lame. Difficult. Oh, that did something. Okay. That makes sense now. Okay, so then if I had it the other way and pulled that lever, it would have turned that way and I could go across there. That makes sense now. Haha, I got it. I got a thing. I got something. Butterflies and bird song and pretty scenery. A nice hammock. idyllic. But what is it hiding? Okay, so those steps need to come down somehow. But let's continue this way for a while until we find something. Ooh, that is a big spherical concrete type thing. This motorcycle that rotates it. Huh. See a button. Does nothing because there is no power. Let's continue investigating the giant stone sphere. Oh, there's stuff inside here. Hi, James. You got your toy. You brought your toy outside? That's a new one for you. Hey, boy. Hey, big man. Good boy, come here. Come on. Where'd you go? Come on, James. There you go. Here is James. My large boy. My very big buddy. He's like 17, 18 pounds-ish. Yeah, maybe closer to 16. We've had him on a diet. Need to weigh him. Hey, buddy. I love him very much. He's a good snuggler. His favorite thing in the world is to go outside. He spends almost all of his time in the catio right outside that window. Oh, gosh. Oh. Huh. Okay. Where? Okay. So I was continuing around the giant stone sphere. Can I step off here? No. Gotta stick to the path. Right? Let's look at whatever this is. And of course that door doesn't open. None of the doors open. Everything is locked. You're expected to spend a whole bunch of time here, I presume. Alright. Okay, so we are empty on fuel. So how do I get fuel in the generator from this old engine here? Hey, an open door! Holy cow! Buoys. That looks like some kind of communication something. I don't think I spent enough time down here looking for fuel, because it's probably nearby. Probably wouldn't have to move it very far. That much fuel, probably. Seems like it would be a lot of fuel. No jumping in this game, much to my detriment. Huh. Alright, so is this red line? This appears to be like fuel, so let's follow this. That is very narrow to carry fuel. Okay, yes, definitely 100% fuel. Okay, so if I rotate this, It's rotated a whole bunch. Oh, okay. I just get it going, and it keeps itself going. Sweet. Alright, so let's go check this out. And now you gotta do this in a certain order. Oh, I had the fuel drain open. Okay, so let's go do that again. Okay. Where did it drain to? That seems dangerous. Down the ramp. Something lit in there. That looks mildly dangerous. My primary goal right now is to get this... Okay, so we are full. Switch is on. Move that over. Gotta prime this first. Okay. Hold this till that's full. This is pretty neat. And then start. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, so follow the power cable. See where all this 440 volts goes. Goes into this power station. Looks like we do not have power to the garage, ramp, or town. CW, CW. Why don't we have power to the town? Well, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get in. No door at all. Let's see. Unless it's this way. Might be this way. Of course not. Okay. See, it seems to me with this river and this waterfall that they would have... What does this do? Okay. You have power. Good to see. I don't know why it went that way. I know there's nothing that way. Okay. Let's try rotating it again. Where are you supposed to be able to go here? Unless there's some kind of portal. There might be like a portal or something that opens. Can't go that way. Okay. I don't mind using a mouse and keyboard, but let's see whether it will let me use It's not letting me use a controller. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stick around. Probably 10 minutes max. Alright, so we got power, but it says it's not going to the town according to that one signboard with all the little lights. Do I need to send this? Okay, no, yeah, I need to rotate this. There it goes. However, if I do it again now, I don't have a way to get across there. Okay, so it was only intended to go that way or this way. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Did that open this up over here, maybe? Nope. Surprise, surprise. The Myst successor doesn't give me any answers. Did that work? Did that give this guy power? That red beam. What about the blue one? What are the odds, Johnny? You got a head injury from a field goal kicker kicking the ball in your head. What were you doing in front of the field goal kicker? Huh? Why were you there? By the way, Johnny, I don't know if you were here when I mentioned to my little brother that go ahead and make sure to like the stream since YouTube treats the streams just like videos. What is? Anyway. Is there a button associated with this one? Oh, yep, right here.
This is awkward. Why are you so nervous? Okay, now what? Okay, that's enough. Where did you get these anyway? Are the mofos just giving you stuff now? Generously. Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Who are the Mofang? Okay. You came from the side of the formation to block the... Okay, so it was like during an active play. It wasn't just like a... Okay. Block the kick, but I went too fast and my hands passed the blocking point, so my head was next in line. At least they didn't get their field goal. You accomplished your goal. How bad was the head injury? So it was about... Okay, so when blue meets red, it disappears. Can I rotate this any further with these other handles? I guess only to this point. Okay. Whoa. Oh, hey, it blew up the thing. Okay. Okay. Is there anything over there to point this at? Okay. Can I turn this off? Yeah. Okay. That's neat. I learned something. It was your first ever block, so you were stoked. When they pulled me to the side at halftime to test, they told me I had a 3-second response delay. I was like, dang, that's crazy. I didn't even know you played football. This was in Pedal? Football was a big deal in Pedal. I don't know what that did. What does this say? Work begins. Test. No. What panels? Focal panels. Oh, 2 focal panels. Efficiently charges. Efficiency check. Charge. Switch on. Top charge. Okay. Well, got this coupled. Don't know what it does. Never got to play in their new fancy stadium. I didn't realize they had a new fancy stadium. I haven't been to Pedal in a while. I haven't paid attention to Pedal athletics in a while. I just love that the band had their gigantic 53-foot trailer. So if I can read notes, is this a note that I can read? I can't step down that way. Yes, okay. Okay, so there should be... Oh, okay, so waterfall, tree, center of town, Farley's house, entry canyon. Okay, so I've gotten all those, and they were supposed to make crystals for the rest of those. Okay. Ambassador seed swap machine functionality. Radius or swap spheres defined at first swap. Immutable. Seeds recharge naturally from ubiquitous ambient membrane power emission tied to tree. Forcing seed open triggers prep behavior. Radius demarcation. Small battery added. Parabolic potency power used to trigger seed swap. Location of swap machines assured in destinations. Out of here, see define destination swap location. Destination. Voila, swapping on demand. So is this like teleportation? Dimensional projector. Oh, okay. Mighty kind of. Mayor suggested looking for hidden lethality. Alright. I don't know what I'm supposed to learn from that, but cool. Disables when blue beam is within about 1.5 feet of any buffing device element. Villains. And who's Ruko? May have to come back and look at that list later. Please change Farley's lock code to secure the vault. For address backwards should suffice. Guards. To the vault. What vault? Where's the vault? Vault, vault, vault. Oh, whatever. Let's go along tracks here, see what we find. I love that I can't fall off. That is kind of nice. Can't fall off the tracks. This way to the water. Oh, down. Right, I turn on the water, go into the tree. Theoretically. However, shouldn't there be water coming out of the bottom? Okay, can't go any further there. So can't change. Mark. Not as productive in there as I hoped it would be. Red beam. Can I get back up this elevator? Okay. For the time being, I'm going to assume that elevator is just no longer accessible. Period. Okay. I think I'm going to call it a night there. about 2 hours at a time on a stream is about all I can handle. So both of those were fairly fun. If anybody was interested in trying those, spending some time on those, this one definitely, both of them really, could be serious time killers if you didn't have anything better going on. Um, uh, oh, you know what? I did want to mention that I tried. Oh, no, that's not what I want. That's the one. So I happened to get the Outriders game. Um, it came out in April. I think it was released like April 1st or something. Um, we spent a whole bunch of money on a refrigerator. Oh yeah, that got delivered on Monday or Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday. That got delivered on Tuesday. And what was I saying? That took a while because it's large, and it took some time to get the old fridge out because doorways just not big enough. They had to take the handle off the sliding glass door into the backyard. I kind of think it might have been a better idea to try to come in the front door, which is wider, but still some hardware would have had to come off. Maybe the door come off the hinges. I don't know. But I tried Outriders. So we spent a bunch of money on the fridge. Got the rewards through Best Buy for that. It was $30 worth of rewards. If that tells you how much we spent. Um, and then so I'm like, okay, let me go. Look at what's around that price at Best Buy. And I was looking at their games, their PS4 games, and Outriders was on sale from 60 down to 40. So I paid $10.90 out of pocket for the Outriders game, and I'm glad I didn't pay full price because it's kind of disappointing. It's pretty, and it's a pretty interesting story, but the difficulty that definitely tells me how much you spent. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this fridge was so expensive. With tax and the installation and all of that, it was $3,200. But it's Wi-Fi connected, so I can change the temperature and the different zones and the ice maker and the automatic water pitcher thing from my phone, which is nice. I don't know how much that added to the cost. I could have done without it, but Paige really wanted this pitcher. So this doesn't have like an in-the-door water and ice dispenser. It's got. Let me go look it up. Brian liked my link to my stream here. Okay. Let me see if I can find that fridge link. Okay. All right. There it is. No, not appointment manager. I want to go to the order details. No, that's not going to work. There it is. Okay. I just didn't want to show my email on the screen. So this is the fridge we got. Come over here. Come on, load the picture. So this top section, top half is fridge. Over here is a flex section. This can be fridge or freezer. Over here is freezer. Got two different ice makers here. One for bigger, like trapezoidal, pyramid-shaped ice, and then one for smaller versions. The big ones are like 2 inches long, and these are like half an inch long, 3/4 inch long. I thought it was going to be like the smaller granulated type ice, like from Sonic or Chick-fil-A or something like that, but no, it's just smaller versions of the big ones, which I guess is nice. It cools your drinks faster, more surface area to volume ratio. Anyway, but what Paige was really excited about was this right here. There is this pitcher in the left side door that automatically fills when you put it in and close the door. It takes a few, there's a delay of a few seconds. Um, but then it's also got the little, infuser part here, which I haven't used yet. But this is what Paige was excited about. We have this instead of a dispenser in the door. This takes up so much less space. It steals so much less space versus an ice dispenser. I don't need to have ice drop into my glass. I can bend down and scoop some ice out of the freezer. I am perfectly capable of that. The lights are nice. I can see everything in this fridge, and it is Wi-Fi enabled. It is large, though. Holy crap, is it large? Uh, yeah. So that was a fun time. It is rather nice. It is rather nice. I'm enjoying it. I'm fitting so much more food into this fridge. Now, there is something to be said about the old fridge missing at least one shelf inside and at least one shelf in the door. So that stole a lot of space from me that I could put like jars and bottles and things like that. So I had them on a shelf, and that was stealing a lot of space from other stuff. But like the way I have this arranged right now is up here is pretty much all leftovers. Anything I cook that I have leftovers or we get, out or whatever, all the leftovers are up here. And then over here on the left in the back, I've got like orange juice and soy sauce and kind of bigger-ish bottles. I have like a quart-sized bottle of soy sauce and teriyaki sauce. And then I don't remember what's underneath on the left here, but then this section here, is there a detail of this? No, but right here, so this shelf comes all the way out to the front. This one, the front half of it slides underneath the back half, so we can have taller bottles here. So we've got, shoot, like you can have like a 2 liter. We've got one of those tall cans of Ready Whip, like a 16 or 20 ounce bottle of beer fits there. So some taller things that I didn't want to put here because they weren't tall enough for this, and also I had this full of taller stuff like the milk and whatnot. And so, and then the drawers and this whole flex section down here. Basically, I've gotten half of the freezer also additionally for fridge space, which is great. Really nice. Those dimensions, she thick. Yeah, she a big girl. Like I mentioned, they had to take door handles off and slide the door wider than it normally would, and lots of sliding and shimmying, and it's a tight fit. Oh, it's a tight fit. I also had to take down, there used to be a cabinet above the fridge, and I had to take that down because this was like 1.75 inches too tall, or 1.7 inches, I think it is, because the other one, what were the dimensions again? Yeah, the other one I think was only 69 inches. Exactly as tall as I am, actually. Right? 69, 59, 69. And then, this had an additional 1.7 inches here, and I think that was maybe a 1/2 inch clearance above the old fridge. So, had to take that down. It was nice, though, because I got to repaint back there the same color as the charcoal, the almost black that's behind me. Yeah, see, 2 different sizes of ice, and then you've got your freezer stuff. It's honestly pretty nice. I don't know if it was worth it. If we move within the next 10 years, we're definitely taking it with us. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna go tonight. Or I'm done for the night. Let me get to the menu here. So on Sunday, what are we gonna do on Sunday? Yeah, I like this layout. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I'm glad I tried both of those out. I'm glad there's Cloud Sync for save data, because I'm going to go ahead and uninstall them because I don't think I'm going to play them again anytime soon. Uh, Well, you know what? I might play more of that um, Offworld Trading Company, maybe. But I might pick something else. Who knows? I might actually start Star Trek. I'm going to leave that installed. I will uninstall this Rage because it's in a similar vein as the Outriders. Um, and it was just kind of disappointing story wise. And I will uninstall the World Next Door. I kept saying I would come back to it, but I never have. See, I played. Not on here, but I played this on the Switch. I've not played. Did I play this one? I can't remember. Played, 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 not played. Played, but not on the stream. Not played, not played. What is this? Test what now? Okay, whatever. This was more fun than I really expected it to be. Played, played, but not on stream. Played. Arc. And not played. So there are a couple of options. Oh, okay. So we're gonna call it a night. Good night, Johnny. Good night, Matt. Although Matt already left. Good night, anybody else who happened to watch. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And I will see you Sunday, same time, 7 p.m. Central. Have a good night.